All right, what's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Welcome to Circus Street Voice, live here in Africa, live here in Nigeria. And today we're talking about Manchester United against Fulham. Well, Fulham played host to Manchester United at Craven Cottage, and the result is quite frustrating for all Manchester United fans. Just sharing just a point today, having lost in their first match of the league against Arsenal. And then coming into this one, lots of Manchester United fans around the globe were thinking that Manchester United were going to build on the momentum, the impactful play against Arsenal, and play that against Fulham. But it didn't just work out that way. I think the first 10 to 15 minutes, United were quite dominant. I think they were so aggressive, they were physical, and they took the ball straight to Fulham, and they made quite a number of impacts that should have resulted into goals even before 15 minutes. But when you don't score goals and your opponent just take the chances of that, they score you back. But I think there are several talking points today. One of the most talking point that's going on everywhere on social media is the fact that Benjamin Sesko was left on the bench for the second time today. And I think most fans are quite frustrated. They're frustrated. Why would you buy a high profile player, prolific striker, and then keep putting him on the bench? Why don't you just conscript him straight into the starting lineup and then see how he's definitely going to perform? Sometimes when you get to the soft on, the momentum is not there. Sometimes, you just don't gel. There's no synergy with the team. But when you start, the momentum, the pattern of the game. But I think all in all, Manchester United played well in the first half, but the second half was absolutely, absolutely appalling. And it's the problem Manchester United have had for quite a number of years, if not 10 years. The midfield has absolutely been porous. I did not see any physicality there. I didn't see any vivacity. There was no strength, no aggression there. I think Bruno Fernandes and Manuel Wate and Casemiro are quite lethargic. They are not strong. I think they are aging. And that's the more reason why lots of Manchester United fans were agitating for the signing of Baliba from Brighton. And it didn't just work out. But if it's going to remain like this, I think Manchester United would definitely be dwelling with the same problem they've had over 10 years for a stretch of the season, because we don't have strong physical midfielders. And Bruno Fernandes, I think he has reached the point where he ought to be substituted in every match, because today I didn't see what he played. He was quite appalling. He was quite lethargic. He was not fast enough. He could not just meet the pace of Fulham. Fulham were quite, very fast, very sneaky, and then they had PC players who, just browsed through Manchester United midfield without any resistance. There was just no resistance at all. So that's the major problem Manchester United is having over the past few years. But it is what it is. I just want to appreciate all Fulham fans and congratulations to them. But I think the manager has come over heavy backlash in recent times for putting Benjamin Sesko on the bench. I think Manchester United played a much better match against Arsenal last week than what we saw today. Lots of people were saying Fulham are going to concede a number of goals today, but it didn't just work out that way. I was thinking quite the same way fans are saying that Manchester United were definitely going to dominate Fulham today. Haven't played that fascinating football against Arsenal, but it didn't work out today. So what is the major problem Manchester United is having? Well, you can tell us that in the comment section. If you tell us, don't forget to tell us where you see Manchester United finishing this season. Do you see them entering into the top four, or you see them falling out of the top four? Do you think they can play the Champions League next season with this crop of players they have and having strengthened the squad yet? Where do you see Manchester United finishing? I think that's the biggest question today. And what do you think about our manager putting Benjamin Sesko on the bench? Nobody knows when he wants to start, putting him in the starting lineup. But whatever it is, and we talked briefly about Onana, Andrew Onana, and Bayern Dia. Which of these keepers do you think is better off in the starting lineup? Who should you think should start in the goal? Is it Onana or Bayandi? Well, he made quite a number of saves today, though. But in the first half, I think he didn't have much to do, Bayandi. But lots of controversy within the fan base that Onana should come back in the starting 11 and then should be put in the first starting lineup. I don't know about you. It's left for you to tell us in the comment section. Just go down there. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, just go down there, tap the subscribe on Facebook. Just follow us on Facebook. And sure, we'll be giving you analysis match after match after match after match until the Premier League is over. And of course, all Manchester United fans around the world, it's quite unfortunate, at least we haven't won any match yet. So looking forward to our first win. And you all know how the fixtures are very, very strong for Manchester United. First 10 fixtures are so strong, but you know, Manchester United can always pull the strings of surprise. So all we need to do is just to cheer them up and then be optimistic that better days are coming, just like our manager told us last season that we should expect better days. And of course, I think everybody's understanding the way he's playing now, the philosophy, the style of play, the partner of play, and everybody's quite excited. But what the fans need right now is results. They need points. No matter how well you play, if you don't get 3 points, I think the fans are always disheartened. They are not happy at all. So where do you see Manchester United this season? Do you see them in the top 4? Well, it's left for you to tell us right in the comment section. Well, this is how far we could go today. I just want to appreciate you for staying with us on Soca Street Voice, and of course, just stay tuned because we're definitely bringing you more after-match analysis. My name is Talmo, Soca Street Voice. Thank you, and God bless you.